What's going on, guys? In this video I'm going to show you how I utilize Facebook advertisements to drive more traffic and get more sales on my Amazon listing. I'm going to take you through exactly how I create Facebook advertisements for my Amazon listings and how much these have made me. So let's get into it. So why do we use Facebook advertising? So Facebook lets us narrow it down to our perfect audience. And I'll show you that in a second when we get there. So first things first, you create a Facebook account, and then you will be able to create an ad account on that to run ads. So that's what this is. Just search on Facebook. There's a little drop-down menu where you can click Create Ads, and you should be able to go from there if you have a Facebook account. Only thing you'll have to do is create a Facebook page that you want to advertise from. You can call it whatever your name is on Amazon and just put a picture in there, and you're all good to go. So let's get into this. So this is the first page that kind of comes up. We can name our campaign. So I'm going to be showing you an example of something I would run if I was selling a camping hammock, since that's what we've used throughout the course. So I'll just call this camping hammock. And then we're trying to drive traffic, so we will click traffic. And we will continue. So ad set name, you can change that if you want to. I usually just leave that. So what's the goal with this ad? So the goal is obviously to get more people to our listing and buy our listing. Because once we get people to our listing will sell it to them through our title, our images, our bullet points. But we want to make sure we're showing our ad to the right people. If we're selling a camping hammock, someone who works on computers all day and doesn't like anything to do with camping, doesn't want to see a camping hammock, won't buy one. So we can create our own audience on Facebook of people who see this ad. So that way we save money on how much we spend on ads because we're only showing it to the people who are probably interested. So we can create our ad and our audience. We can choose a location. So since I sell on Amazon US, only people in the US can buy it. So I keep that as United States. I will keep it as all genders and all ages. Actually, let's say we're doing a camping hammock, so it's probably a little bit younger. I'll go up to 40 here. Now see what age range, what gender works best. You can test like 3 different ones, just spend a little bit, see which converts best, and then put more money into that one. Languages, I don't touch. Now detail targeting. This is the important part. So what are the people who are interested in buying camping hammocks also interested? I would say hammocks. So I can search hammocks. Anyone who likes the interest hammocks can add more. So right now, there's 1.4 million people that meet this requirement between 18 and 40 and like the page hammocks. So maybe hammock camping, that would be a good one. So we still got 1.4 million people about. And we'll go camping. It's a lot of people, but we'll add it. Makes our audience 19 million. That's a little broad. I'm going to change that. Let's go outdoor. We'll go with outdoor enthusiast. That looks pretty good. So now we have 6.2 million people. Now that's decent. That's a little bit broad. So we're going to try and narrow it down a little bit more. So what we do, so right now it's anyone who likes any of these pages. It's not they have to like all 3. It's if they like just one of these, they're included in this 6.2 million people. So I'm going to narrow it down because that's a little broad. Now this is the really cool part. We can narrow this down to people who have purchased something to do with sporting goods or outdoors online before. And Facebook gives us that information. So what do I do here? I click Narrow Audience, and then I go to Browse, Behaviors, and then I scroll down to Purchase Behavior. And then it gives me different options. And sports and outdoors is one of them. So I click on that, and then hiking and camping. Perfect. So on Facebook, there's 13.5 million people who have purchased something to do with hiking and camping before. And Facebook will let us advertise to those people. So I click that to narrow the audience. And now you can see our total size is only 640,000 people. So what that means is there's 640,000 people on Facebook who like one of these pages and have also purchased something in the hiking and camping category before. So that's exactly what we want. That's kind of our perfect market right there. Anything under 2 million and above 500,000 is usually a good range for people. So you can see Facebook kind of shows you your audience size. It says it's fairly broad, but that's what we're going for at first to test our ads. So then I'll scroll down. You can save the audience if you plan on doing more ads to them. So I always click edit placements on this. So that just shows on Facebook you can advertise in someone's news feed on the side. They can show your ad on Instagram. The best conversion rates are all devices. You can test with mobile. Mobile, actually, last year in 2016, accounted for 47% of all online purchases was through a mobile device. So that's constantly growing. So sometimes conversion rates are better on those. But for now, we're going to edit it so it's not on Instagram because we haven't optimized the ad for that, so it won't look right. And we're going to leave audience networks because you have to. Now what that means is just different websites that Facebook advertises on, that you'll be advertised on. And then we can choose our daily budget. I usually like to start with $10 or even $5 just to test it. And then you will be charged per how many people see your ad. Now it varies a little bit depending, but whole goal is to get as many clicks and as many people who are qualified, so people who like the camping hammock and have purchased something like that before, to our listing to drive more sales. Now why do we do this? One, obviously it makes us more money, but it also, the more sales we get, the higher up we get pushed in the rankings, and the more organic sales from free Amazon traffic we'll get as well. So it's optimized for link clicks, which is exactly what we want. And then you won't have to touch any of these. Bid amount, just leave as automatic. If you do manual, it'll be more expensive. Delivery type standard, run ads all the time, yes. Keep those all the same. And then we click continue. And now this is actually creating the ad that people will see now. So I like to do single image. And then I'll go down. Don't worry about the create for fun a while ago. It would normally be my Amazon store. I'm just using a separate account so you guys don't see mine. So I'll usually scroll down. Now I got the link for a product on Amazon because I just found a camping hammock. So I do that and it automatically pulls the picture up that's used in that. Now keep in mind this, whoever made this listing has a back, so it's kind of blurry. So I would normally get a different picture or just try something else, or if you have high quality photos on your listing already, it'll be good for this. So we selected our page, which again is going to be whatever page you create. I do my Amazon name normally. We added our image right here, and we made sure we click single image because we're not doing multiple. You can do multiple. Images work best. And then we put our URL in, and so if anyone clicks anywhere on this, it'll take them right to our Amazon store with that product. And then we can change the headline. So this is where it can be time consuming to figure out what you want to put here and what works best. I'll try something and then run it for a week, and then I'll test other wording, see which works better, and then just keep slowly tweaking it from there. So for something like this, so headline is right here. It says Camping Hammock Blue. So maybe I'm running a deal. Maybe I'll put 50% off for a limited time. Something like that. And then in the text, maybe I'll benefits of my product, maybe my bullet points I have on there down here. And then call to action. So we can choose anything. That's just what this button shows right here. We can do learn more or shop now. I usually will do shop now. Sometimes we'll leave it as learn more. Just see what converts better. Now for advanced options, you don't want to change any of this. So I usually just hide those. I don't change those at all. And then again, text, we can just enter something here like enjoy one of our lightweight, waterproof, nylon camping hammocks for only half the price through, let's say, a week, so then 3/1/17 for fun. Now obviously it can be something like this. I'm just doing it quick to show you guys. Now this shows up here, the text, and if you click, you can change this. This is all right here. It shows the features. kind of want the benefits in the text, or kind of what it is, and the headline you want to be really catchy for them to click on it. So if you do advanced options, newsfeed link description changes this. So they pull this from your Amazon listing and what's on whatever website you're using. So if I just type in something, it'll change that right here on the bottom. But we'll leave it as what they have had for now. And then all we have to do is place order. And our order's been placed. And all you have to do is make sure it gets approved, which pending review, it'll get approved pretty quick. But that's kind of how I run Facebook advertising. And then I'll usually run it for 5 days, see my data, how much I spent, did I get any sales from it. And then you can kind of run a promo code for maybe $2 off or something, or maybe $5 off. And you can see the amount on your Amazon store, so you can track how many people actually purchase from Facebook. If you're running a deal or something, you probably just saw the first video of this module on creating promotions, and that's what pairs great with Facebook advertising. I've had great success using Facebook advertising for my other products, and I hope you guys can try this out and understand it and can get the same results. See you guys in the next video.